Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and welcome to my build of the Galaxy RVR, the Mars Rover, for Arduino Uno even. This is a little build that hopefully is going to be quite good fun. It's going to take 2 or 3 videos to do, I think. This first one isn't even going to be starting to build it. This is just going to be having a look at what's in the box and what it's going to entail. This is by Sunfounder, not a company that I'm aware of, but basically not a lot to tell you about on the box. It's a 6-wheel vehicle. It's solar powered. It is indeed controlled by an app, and yeah, let's have a look and see what's in the packet and go from there. So inside the box here we have an instruction sheet, which we'll have a closer look at in just a minute. Obviously it's got the parts list there as well, and the parts are the things that are going to be fun. We'll have a look in all of these boxes, see what we've got, as well as the boxes we have. Yeah, the only other thing in there are the 6 wheels. We'll have a look at one of the wheels because they're all the same, so we don't need to look at all of them. But yeah, the wheel is fairly soft, obviously air-filled, but not exactly filled. So that will deal with terrain. It's got some grip on there as well. That's quite cool. Quite like that. That will certainly do the job. So yeah, let's have a look at the instruction page first, and then we'll see what sort of thing we can expect to find. So in the kit should be everything you need. It's got lots of framework parts, metal parts, obviously the wheels, 6 servos. Each wheel seems to be individually controlled by the looks of it. We have 3 screwdrivers supplied, all fixing bolts and nuts and everything as well as the electronic stuff there. They don't supply you a phone, so you do have to supply your own phone. But yeah, it folds out to be quite a big sheet of instructions. Yeah, it's quite a lot going on there. So let's just have a look over the page here. We've got precautions, documentation. Oh, there are videos as well, so if you want to scan that QR code, you can look at those. I probably won't bother doing that unless I get stuck. Yeah, how to assemble it. Obviously it gives you step-by-step instructions and guidelines, which I shall be following as we go. But mounting the main body, it's not too difficult by the looks of it. It's just going to be getting the right nuts and bolts and things on there, legs in place, and then obviously fitting the servos to the wheels, the ultrasonic sensor at the front with that, and zeroing the servos as well as the motorized wheels. All good stuff there, and finishing it off and putting it all together, mounting the solar panel onto the top of it on there. So yeah, that's that. So let's have a look at some of the parts, or indeed all of the parts, because you know we might as well. They are in these boxes, which don't seem to be labelled. They do have markings on them, but I don't know. I can't actually tell if they are separate markings or if they're just a thing. Let's have a closer look. That does indeed have a 2 on there. Couldn't make it out because it was upside down. That's 3. We'll do that one third then, shall we? This is indeed number 1. So what I'll do is have a look at each one individually and then put them all back in the original package so I can know where they are for the build. So let's clear it out. Let's have a look in box the first. So the contents of the first box are all pretty self-explanatory by the looks of it. We've got 2 screwdrivers, one more precision, quite nice. It's not the best quality, but it does the job. These, I've actually had similar screwdrivers before in the past, and they always proved very reliable, so they're quite useful. We've got a smaller precision one, as well as a spanner and a nut wrench in there. What's the bit of paper? Appears to be Velcro. Yeah, some Velcro there. Don't know why that would come into play. Possibly to hold the battery in place, maybe. It will all become clear in the instructions, no doubt. We've got some zip ties and some thread there. What that's for. Going to be of some interest. Looks like possibly a couple of sticky labels in there as well. Oh no, not thread. I thought it was thread wrapped around it, but it's not. We've got some sticky labels and some other sticky pads there as well as the zip ties. They'll obviously be used for cable management. While we're looking at cable management, we've got a long stretch of, I don't know what you call it. It's the stuff that you put cables inside and then wrap around it. It's sort of a cable tidy type thing. For cables, we've got some cables. We've got a couple with plugs on them and some LED strip lights. They're all going to plug into things down the road. We've got a servo in there, obviously with attachments. Not entirely certain what's going to be articulated with a servo. No, I couldn't really tell from the picture, but yeah. And in here we've got a USB cable. It's like the printer cable, the USB 2 data cable. And we've also got a USB-C cable there as well. So, yeah. Oh, and the big bit, I nearly forgot the solar panel. Obviously, purely connected, soldered onto there with a socket. Slightly comes with different options for attaching power to it, or power from it rather, should we say. But that's quite nice. It's not quite as shiny as many solar panels are, so I don't know what the difference is between this and that, but it's quite nice. That's going to provide the power for the unit quite nicely. Let's clear this out of the way and we'll have a look at the second box. The second box, the heaviest of the three, is the main body, the framework, GalaxyRVR printed on there. Other bits in the bag there. I'm not going to open this one up. All the metalwork, brackets, fittings, 2 bits for the legs to fit onto. All the fun stuff there. We have the battery. It's going to be some form of lithium-ion battery there. Obviously, a red connector. Good to go. Put that back in its safe little packet. We've got a bag full of different bolts, nuts, connector pieces. All of those that we will need throughout the build. And we have the 6 motors all geared into little pieces already. So they're all ready to be fitted. Probably the wheels directly onto them by the looks of it. They are obviously pretty much all the same by the looks of it. And ready to be used. So, yeah, let's have a look at the final bag box. And this one seems to be the main brains of the outfit. We've got some plastic sort of fiberboard main support surrounds and things, washers and vents and stuff. As well as that, we've got the interesting stuff. We've got some various boards and sensors, and I don't know what half of these things are, or more than half actually, but various things. That one is the, I don't know what that one is. No, I thought I knew. No, that one I know. That one's the ultrasonic sensor for the front looking around thing. I think it's got a camera. One of these is going to be a camera, but I don't know which one. I'm not going to open the individual packet quite yet because I don't need to. Yeah, that's those. We have a main connector board with lots of sockets for jumpers and things on it, which is what everything's going to plug into. And we have the main Uno board itself, which is actually already open. So let's have a nose at that. I have used, I don't know if I've used the Uno, it's saying Uno, I don't know which one's correct. So yeah, this is the basic board that is the brains of the unit, with obviously the plugs to go on there. I haven't seen the USB-C connector yet, but yeah, we've got option for power in or the big printer section to go in there. So that is a look at what's in the box. There are some of these still available on Inventor, so if you want to build along with me, then hurry up, because I'm going to be building this soon. It's going to take me a little while to get through it and do it, but I'll be starting on it soon, so the videos will be available shortly. One at a time, no doubt, but I'm eager to get into and start this off. Let's have a quick look at this one. The main connector board. Some of these bags look like they are resealable and some of them aren't, so I don't want to rip open any of the other ones until I'm told to. But I don't mind opening the ones that can be resealed, because nobody will know. Yeah, there you go, there's the USB-C connector on that. This has pins on the back which will go straight onto the top of the board. And connectors on there, as I said. All the things will plug into that. This is branded GalaxyRVR Shield. Yeah, shields are the bits that go on top of the board, so specifically designed for this unit. So there we have it. That is everything that's in the box. Yeah, the ultrasonic. Two of these look the same. They may or may not be. But yeah, let me just get back to the instructions and see if I can figure out what all of these things are. Right, yes, the two that I thought were the same are the same. They are, lost one of them now. They are the IR avoidance boards. We have a camera and the camera adapter, as well as the other bit, so that's what those two are, and as I said, the infrared sensor. So yeah, that's all the fun electronic stuff, and that is it. That is what we need for building the Sunfounder Galaxy Rover. It's not the Mars Rover, but it's basically the Mars Rover. So yeah, now I've looked at the bits, I can identify them obviously on here. We've got the wheels, we've got all the metal framework pieces, the board, solar panel, not to scale, all the electronics boards and stuff, and obviously our fixtures and fittings that I didn't even open. So yeah, I am very much looking forward to getting into this. When I've got myself a few hours to spare to sit down and start the instructions, I shall do that. So hopefully this video will give you a taster and a teaser of what to expect. If you do like this sort of thing, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall see you for more of this very soon. So thanks for watching. See you soon. Stay safe. Bye-bye.